Sky Squad, we are back in the building, and of course, we got to get into this Xscape drama. Your boy is actually laid up in the bed on the couch. Listen, uh, my body is aching. I'm trying to make it through, y'all. I'm trying to make it through. Um, let's get into the tea. So, Escape is letting it all out, okay? And we're gonna get into what Kandi, Tiny, and Tamika had to say about Latocha and everything that's going on, and we're gonna get the full tea, okay? As far as Dressgate is concerned, why Latocha hasn't been performing with the group, the solo deals, and all kinds of stuff. But let's get into this baby rumor, okay? Because the other day, this woman who is allegedly known as an IG model, and I'm not sure what she does, so no disrespect to this young lady, but there was a post basically indicating that she was, expecting a child with Latasha's husband, Rocky. So now she has come out and she has said her page was hacked. She says, I am not expecting, nor am I having an affair with anyone. The fact that a fake sonogram was made with no information on it is crazy. I would never, ever knowingly date a married man. That is not my character. I was once a married woman myself. I have 3 amazing and handsome sons that came from that relationship. I do my best as a single parent, and my boys are proud to call me mama. It's insane that a simple pic at an event turned into a nightmare. I feel for everyone involved because I actually love Escape. I don't know what this is about or who would go to these extreme measures, but this was obviously a setup in an attempt to ruin my family and theirs. I don't know what's going on just yet, but I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Now, I don't know who will go through all of this mess either, okay? To hack this young lady's page. But if the young lady says her page was hacked, then we'll just roll with that, okay? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. All right, in other news, Escape members Kandi Burris, Tiny, and Tamika Scott actually did an interview down in Atlanta preparing for their upcoming show. I think it's on December 3rd. So make sure you guys are, if you are in the Atlanta area, tune in and tap into that because I'm sure it's about to be lit. But Kandi went live. So, okay, Kandi with the live, that means we can review the footage and what she had to say. Not only she had to say, but they all get into it. So let's take a listen to, and if you guys know how we do things on YouTube when we're listening to something like this, we're going to add in a little bit of commentary as well to talk about, some of the things that are discussed. So let's take a listen here.
Queen of Tia.
Well, I want to know what the heck is going on. I hear y'all been keeping little secrets about what y'all wearing on the red carpet.
This Shamia asking.
First it was that, then it was y'all's promoter allegedly threatened Latasha's husband, which is why she's not touring with y'all. Then it was the the solo gospel album. Then it was IG model Unique Voucher allegedly having a baby with Rocky Bivens, and then it came up that Unique's page was allegedly hacked. So I want to know what is true, Tia, and what is false, Tia.
Oh my God.
Well, first let me say, we don't really know what's going on in their bedroom, in their personal business.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
So we won't, we don't know.
We don't have no comment
We don't
on
know, we just as confused as y'all.
Basically.
They always throw Xscape in it though, every time.
know,
Like
and
even
yes.
the girl herself was like, I don't have, Xscape. I'm like, why are you even bringing up the group? This is a personal matter. that you're dealing with.
Yes,
So,
please, thank you. Can you please repeat it again for the people in the back?
But that's probably one of the harsh things about being a group. I guess being in a group and female groups. It's messy.
And I would like to say, let me just go over and say, my girl Kandi does not know this lady.
Oh, because Kandi, I guess somebody also had went and found a picture of Kandi, and that got reshared, in the media as well. The girl, because I told you guys the other day when we talked about it, I said if you go down the girl's page, she seems to be really in the know in the industry. So, a picture of the girl was found with Kandi. And so now Kandi has to explain that she does not know this girl.
I don't know that lady. They went and pulled up a picture that this lady took with me in 2018.
Oh, lady, you knew?
Yes,
Oh,
I went to her
really?
page just like everybody else. Like, when the hell she took a picture with me? I do not know that lady, so y'all can stop circulating that photo. It was a random date. I guess she saw me somewhere and took a picture with me. I do not know her.
So, okay, where are we?
I do not know this girl.
Clearly not here. She's clearly, is she going to be on stage Sunday?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
She's working on a gospel solo project.
So are y'all on speaking terms? Are y'all talking? Are y'all, what's going on?
Ooh, that was a straight
that's great.
answer.
I like
That
it.
was a straight
Okay, come on,
answer.
Latia with Big Tigger.
I'm just gonna be honest and say that, you know, she and I never really communicate. I'm gonna speak for myself.
Okay.
We don't really communicate. We haven't really.
This is really telling of where their relationship is and what we'll see on the show.
Communicated in months. I mean, on the show, I guess we, you know, it was a lot of arguing when we were filming during the summer.
And it shouldn't have
for the
been. It
TV
should have
show.
been a better moment than what we experienced on the show. You know, I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is just a gimmick for the show." This isn't a gimmick. Like what y'all seeing taking place right now, this is real life. We're not trying to promote no show.
Right.
This is like real life that's happening. That you know what I'm saying? That sisters are going through.
Sadly.
But to set the record straight, you know, when it came to the mess about the dress, Kandi, Tiny, nor myself said anything about the dress. We actually thought she looked really beautiful. My sister looked beautiful in her dress.
She did.
She did.
So, you know,
But-
and then to say that the memo wasn't given, Tiny had a conversation.
What? Yeah. Me and her had a conversation.
So remember I told y'all that I had gotten the tea that a group member had a conversation with Latocha prior to the event about the whole dress thing. Remember, I told y'all that they had a conversation. I don't think I said it was Tiny, but I knew it was Tiny. I just didn't want to say who it was.
And the night before, we was just leaving rehearsal, and she asked me what
Dogging
everybody
me out.
was wearing. She asked
Dogging
me
me
what
out.
everybody was wearing, and I
Trying
told
to
her, I
dog
said,
me out, baby.
no, I was not. Listen, look, I just told her that Tamika had a red dress, because I was like, well, Kandi has rose gold. I have on like a clear crystal type dress, and Tamika has a red dress on. She was like, a red dress? She's gonna stand out. It's gonna.
Remember, I told y'all that too. That Tamika wanted to wear the red dress, and that Latocha had allegedly said that Tamika would stand out in the red dress amongst what the rest of them were wearing.
Look a mess. We're not gonna look cohesive, and we're not gonna look like a group. But whatever. And I was like, you know, well, maybe we can get her to change her dress, but I don't know. You know, Tamika's stubborn, and she may not want to change because they said she looks really good in it. And then I asked her, I said, well, what color do you have on? She said, I'm wearing gold. I said, oh, well, damn, we might need to make Tamika change her dress, but I don't know. So the next day, I guess, you know, her and the stylist, you know, because I told him, I said, Tasha's wearing gold. So he was like, dang, Tamika's going to stand out. Let me see if we can get her to change the dress. So Tamika comes in my room, and she has on the dress the same color as
She
us.
changed
And I'm
her
like,
dress.
oh, why
Okay.
did you change your dress? I didn't think they was going to get her to do it.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Tasha comes out with this green dress. And I'm just like, T, you told me you had a gold dress on. She was like, well, you know, I thought it was, but it has gold stuff and this. And I'm just like,
Gold
okay.
accessories.
But we didn't mind. You know, we,
But
at that time,
just
we
let
were
it
being
go.
honored. So it
Right.
really wasn't
Right.
about the
It
dress.
didn't matter, you know,
But
to
to-
us. But
right.
I did, but we, you know, we was trying to be like rose gold,
Right.
silver, you know, in that lane.
We didn't realize that it was going to blow up to be as big of a deal as it was. And I think more than anything, we just kind of hate that the whole dress situation kind of overshadowed
Yeah.
the fact that we were getting the award. It was more talk about the dress than it was about the award itself.
Right.
I think it was also that the dress was also kind of emblematic of the fact that there was a deeper issue at play that the fans happened to pick up on. So I don't think it was just that it was the dress. I think that there were things leading up to the dress that also kind of informed us as an audience or as fans that there was something larger going on.
And that was
Right,
like
right.
a lifetime achievement for us. So
Absolutely.
nobody wanted that. At the end of the day,
Well, I just
You
think
know,
that
that's not what we
maybe
wanted.
she shouldn't have said I didn't get the memo because that was not true.
it gave the impression like we
Y'all did something
purposely did that.
I will admit that that whole statement that she put out, That definitely made things worse.
And that's not true.
You know,
And our stylist had sent pictures of the original dresses that we all
and
had.
actually, they sent him a picture of her dress, like just a tail of it.
Just the material,
So
a corner of
he
her.
couldn't
Like,
see
I don't
what
even know
the
what
dress
this
looked
is.
like. They just
Got
sent a tail of it. Like
They didn't want us to
trying
see what she
hide
was
it.
wearing. They sent a piece of her
And
material.
the picture kind of looks a little
Wow.
goldish,
But at the end of the day, we didn't care that she had a different dress. We were just happy that we were all there and being honored. We didn't care. It was the
And-
fans that made a big
Of
deal
course.
out
I was
of.
gonna say, I think the optics of 1, 2, 3 looking uniform, and then her off to the end didn't help the if she it's just the way that y'all.
Exactly.
Not that it was on
Well,
purpose.
even regardless
Let
of
me
where
just
she
say,
stood, it would
it's
have
no
been
middle
weird.
in 4 people. It's no
Yeah, I was
middle.
gonna say, it
So
would
either
still
where
been.
she was going to be. It's no middle.
Last thing that lots of people are paying attention to was in your acceptance speech, Tiny.
Okay,
The shade.
let's talk about the acceptance speech because honestly, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just looking at the mic. I was, from where I was kind of leaning over trying to talk to the mic. I was not excluding her. I said, my ladies. You know what I'm saying? Even though it did, I saw it and I said, damn, it do look a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that was not, I had no ill will, no.
I don't think so either because
malicious
you're known to
intent.
be like the peacemaker of the
Tiny
group,
is.
actually.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
you're kind of like the glue.
Yeah, and
So-
Tasha, me and Tasha are probably the closest. We are the closest in the group. So, as far as with these ladies, you know what I'm saying? They, right now, well.
They haven't been communicating. Nobody's
Your
communicating
sister,
themselves
your
with Tiny.
sister.
Right, so me and her communicate the most, and we share rooms together, dressing rooms and stuff.
Right.
So we're together all the time. So I have no reason
Okay.
to shade her, even though
I didn't know
I don't
that.
know about her speech. You know what I'm saying? But
So Tamika, this is your blood.
I was just gonna say that. Is your mama trying to make y'all talk?
This is your blood, Tamika.
I got sisters, so I know how that is.
Tamika choked up.
Having sibling upsets or whatnot. Is your mom trying to make y'all get back on the same page?
She's choking right now. She needs
She needs some water.
It's
She needs some water, sis.
It's a lot of the things that you guys are asking about. That's why we don't really try to comment too much because a lot of those things are going to play out in the show and you're going to be able to see it all for
got you.
yourself. So it's not like, we don't really like to,
Yeah.
add to the fire or add to the flames or whatever. We just feel like you'll see.
And honestly, I can't wait to show. The show can't come fast enough. With all the things that's been said, I just want y'all to see for yourself.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you can, because,
So okay,
Okay.
it's your blood, and I'll leave you with this. Is it? You answer first, and everybody else can answer individually.
Okay.
Is it fixable?
What
The
fixable?
situation.
I mean, I'm not mad at my sister. I love my sister, and I'm always here for her, just like
Yeah.
we're here for her.
Yeah.
It's not the personal problems that we're having as a family should have never been spoken on, but she decided to speak on it to clear her name, saying that because people were saying, well, your sister didn't tell you about this. Your sister didn't tell you, and then she's like, well, no, I'm not talking to my sister because she disrespected my mama, which was a lie.
Ooh.
And so that right there in itself, that hurts.
Of
You know what I mean?
course.
Like this whole thing is just out of control. But the reality of it, my sister started working on her deal long before we started doing the show. During the show, she has been alienating herself from us. Her managers called Tiny and said she's booked. And when she's unbooked, they'll let us know.
Oh.
And as far as the rumor about the promoter threatening her husband, the truth of the matter is, he threatened him first, and we have the email.
You saying Rocky threatened the promoter
Yes,
first?
first.
Gotcha.
So when I presented the girl's information or whatever, we called the promoter, and he was like, the reason why in other words, the reason why I didn't retaliate to that threat is because of y'all. So
Got
she
it.
took that
Got
as a
it.
threat, but he threatened the promoter first, and
Got it.
Deep.
All right, well,
Life
This
is
is a
short,
lot.
ladies. Let me just say,
bits and pieces of the
it's
story
crazy.
being
It is
told,
crazy.
Right.
and we haven't said our piece because at the end of the day, we love Tasha and we don't
Right.
want to
Love
be going
her.
back and forth on the internet trying to bash
Right,
each other
right.
like it's crazy.
Right.
So we just wait, and we're trying to wait. I'm telling you now. I mean, if it keeps going on, I don't know how much I can hold. But
We don't really want to say that. And I just say, I'm just getting tired of being blamed for everything. But I'm like, if anything happened, it's like Kandi did this or Kandi made them do that. I didn't make anybody do anything. If anybody remembers, I was not, trying to do anything. They, were more so the ones that saying, let's do the show. So I wasn't trying to make my girls do shows without her. It was her choice. not to do the shows. And to be clear, this promoter is the same promoter that promoted the show last Christmas when Tiny and I missed the show because we had got COVID. So we were obligated to make up that show. She was supposed to make it up with us. So it wasn't like, yeah, it was like a whole new show. We knew we had to make up the show with the promoter. He just threw in a couple extra shows so there could be some money made and us not just losing money by doing a show that we had to make up. You get what I'm saying? So let's be clear on that.
As a fan of Xscape and as a fan of all of y'all individually in your solo careers, your reality shows, whatever you do, I'm always here for it. And I love y'all, so I want y'all to continue to Amigos and how Takeoff was taken away so soon.
Yes.
And you just never know what days are left. So while they were beefing, so if it could be a perfect world and I could have it my way, I would love to see all 4 of you back together again. And I would love to see y'all make up.
Yeah, we're waiting. Whenever she's ready to come back and do shows with us, we're waiting. We didn't stop her from doing the show. She stepped back. And it wasn't just because of this show. It was another show with a different promoter that she didn't. They say she booked up. She working on her solo project, and we give her. Everybody have talents. All our talents not attached to each other.
You know what y'all gotta do?
You know what y'all gotta do? Solo deal.
All y'all gotta call it one time and just say, "What I need from you is understand." But y'all gotta say it like that now. What?
So, and let me just say this, I don't want to really go back and forth with the drama overall, like what he said. It's nothing. I want people to know there's nothing wrong with her doing a solo project, because people are like, well, why can't she? We definitely support her in all her solo endeavors. In anything that she want to do, you know what I mean? And we all have solo separate things that we do, so it's not a big deal about that. When we come together, let's come together. I just don't want us to publicly, at the end of the day, Xscape is like a legacy that we can keep going forever and ever. And so that's why we still do shows, because it's like we want to keep the name of Xscape alive.
Absolutely.
And we're going to hold it down.
Yes, y'all
And
will.
you will see on Sunday that it goes down.
I love y'all.
It goes down.
I love you collectively.
Exactly.
I hope it all works out. They'll be on stage this Sunday along with Tamika Martin, who's your host for the evening. Over there at State Farm Arena, R&B Experience is going to be lit. It's a situation. I love you all. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And we'll be back. It's WBEE Atlanta.
Support us,
all right. So there you guys have it. That is the tea on the drama with Xscape. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Your boy is going back to resting. I can't wait to read y'all comments. I'll catch y'all in the next video.